Hey guys, so before you watch this next video, please kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel and hit the like button. The, hit the like button, also the bell icon so you notify when I post another video. Thank you and enjoy the video.
Okay, so today's video we're going to go into C++. C and C are not the same, but I don't know. In Arduino, you can use both of them in Arduino. So what is C/C++? C++ is a programming language used in Arduino. Now, why is C used in Arduino? There are other programming language. So why do we use C? Well, there are languages like Python. There is JavaScript. There's what language? There's Rust. So why do we use this? So C is closer to machine language than any other programming language. So and it requires very, very little memory and little resources to run. That's why that you can easily run them on an 80 megabyte to 8-bit chip that has like 2 kilobytes, roughly, or 1 kilobyte of RAM or something like that. So you can easily run an embedded system. It doesn't require a lot of memory and resources. Unlike Python, which is efficient but kind of big. But this new guy, I don't remember his name, you can Google him. I created MicroPython, basically a condensed version of Python, like a smaller version of Python that can run on microcontrollers. But it can't run on Arduino. It can run on other microcontrollers, but not on the Arduino Uno or the Arduino AVR boards. So so in most programming language, there are like two types of language. You have the compiled one and the interpreted one. So what does that mean? So for a compiled language means that your code is compiled straight to machine language and then sent to our board, which is basically what Arduino does. So C++ is a compiled language which is compiled and sent to your board. While languages like Python, JavaScript are actually interpreted. Interpreted, interpreted language means that, for example, like they interpret your code line by line, then they interpret a line to machine language and send it to the board. Go to the next line, interpret the line, tell the board this is what this line means. So if you have written Python before, you notice that when you run your code, it runs to the path until once it gets to a line when there's error, it stops there. But if you compile the code in C, what's going to happen is that when you compile your code, the code will not run. Apart there's error somewhere in the whole code will not run because it has to C compiles the whole code at once. Why interpreted language like Python and JavaScript like run line by line. So you can run until you get to the part where there's an error. So that compilation gives C and also advantage to be faster. Meaning that is the machine language is the machine code that goes to your board straight up. So if your board is basically running the board is basically running the machine code, so to run faster. But in Python, if the Python code is sent to your board, probably the .py file sent to your board, then there should be a Python interpreter also on that, but that interprets the code line by line. So that interpreting code line by line kind of slows the whole process down. So let's get it to C. So any programming language, the first you learn are the data types, basically the types of data you can have. That's what the name means. So in C, there are very common ones. We have the integer for storing int is called int. We have float for storing decimal number. There's also double also. Then we have a string. In Arduino has its own special string class. Here you see the string does not show the same color as other because it's a data type created by Arduino. So it's not like a class, like it's not like a data type in C. Data type in C has a small s, which is the string. No small s. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, this small string doesn't work in Arduino. It should work, probably I'm not putting it properly. So this is normal in C, we use this small string, with the string with a small s. And we also have a char. So these are the four basics ones. There are other ones like um, double, and the other one like word. There are lots of them like that. Oh, not this. This is not the word I meant. Other data types there. So there's also one common one, which is the bool, which is that's bool for sure, but it's usually called boolean. So bool can only take true or false. So let's start from int. Integer int basically takes integers from minus, I don't remember the exact number, but it can take both positive and negative integers. While for float, it takes decimal numbers. String takes text. String is basically a combination of chars, which is this guy. So char is just basically one character like A, B, C. A string can be how are you or how. Take like a combination of text. As I said earlier, bool is just true or false. So let's try playing with int. So I can create a variable of data type int. Let's create a variable int x, and I say it's equals to 10. So now I can just come to this and put a here, and if you upload my code, it should print out 10. There's an error. What's our error? Oh, it was X I used, not A. So it told us our error. So it's good to always look at the error set. A was not declared in the scope because we did not define A as we did X here. So let's upload again now. So okay, let's go to Australia monitor. You should see our 10 there. I think the Arduino GPT is, I don't know, it's reset printing mode. It's supposed to just print one. However, my Arduino is resetting twice. Now I'm seeing 10 10. So let's clear it up. You can also do this on our simulator. I think the simulator, it will be faster on the simulator. Okay, for run this, let's clear what is there already. See 10? It works better on the simulator. So now, I said int can only store integers. What's happening if I try to store a decimal number? So stop this and run it. Okay. It prints only 10. Why? They did approximate it. But let's try putting 10.9. Let's see whether if it actually approximates. Maybe approximates 5 to 0. Let's see. Oh. And it prints 10 again. So basically what the integer, so if you give integer a decimal number, it takes only the integer value, which is 10. It does not approximate. So if I put 29.9999, it does give me 29. But let's change this to float. And stop it and play again. So like I see it print out 10.90. So float can also print us integers like 10 because 10 is also, you can see a decimal number as 10.00. So it will still work. See 10.00. Okay, then we have our string. String. So I'm expecting an error. Yes. See the error it gave us. Conversion into string is ambiguous. Basically, I made this error on purpose because string is for storing character. So storing is a group of characters. You can see an array of characters. So now when you're writing an array of characters in C or C++, it has to be in quotes. So you can type how are you. Now this will work. This looks, is it possible for me to zoom in? Because it looks really small. Let's zoom. This is better. So if you run this, how are you? Yeah. So now we can do for char. So I'm expecting an error here also, because that is not how you write the char. Okay, a printed this, because this is not how you write a char. The code still runs. So if we were to write a char, it's you. This is single quote a. So let's run it and see. A, you can see it like that. So that's the data type in C that we're working on in this series. And let's not forget the boolean data type. It's boolean. So I can change this chart to bool. So bool takes only true or false. So this A here will give us an error. So true is one. True one, or any number that is any number that is not one gives true, I think. I'm trying to remember, but let's try it out. You know, one is true, zero false, or you can literally just write true there, like true. So you probably print one for us. Yep, one. And if I were to put false, and print zero. So let's try putting 5. 5 should give us 1, because anything anything that is not 0 gives us a true. So let's try, gives us true, should give us 1 now. Let's try -5, if it's going to give us true. Yep, so anything that is not 0 gives true. You have to be very careful using this type. It's best to just use true or false, or 1 and 0. So that's what the data type will be working with during score. The other data type, but these are the most common ones used. Okay, so that'll be all for the I'm going to delete this part. Then I'm supposed to talk about it again. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to play a little bit with the char. You see, the char has some special properties, so we're going to explore. So I hope to see you guys in our next video so we can explore that together. So peace out. Bye.
So hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button and like the video. And if you have any comments or any questions about the video, kindly post them in the comment section and I'll try my best to reply. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you in my next video.